Teen Mom 2 star Kailyn Lowry, 26, had to answer to some major backlash on Twitter after she admitted that she made the decision to not vaccinate her one-year-old son, Lux, and now we're learning her choice could have devastating consequences. Dr. Ariel Ornstein, MD at Northeast Medical Group Pediatrics in Rye Brook, New York, spoke exclusively with us about the potential negative outcomes that could happen to a child who's not vaccinated, and it's truly shocking. Kids need to receive their routine vaccinations in order to prevent them from contracting serious illnesses, Dr. Ornstein explained. The diseases that are targeted with our routine vaccinations for children can cause serious health consequences, lifetime disability and possibly death. Unvaccinated children are at risk of contracting a number of serious diseases that could otherwise be preventable. For children who do not receive their scheduled vaccines, they are vulnerable to a number of illnesses. These illnesses such as pertussis or whooping cough, tetanus, pneumococcal disease, polio or measles can be deadly. Additionally, unvaccinated children may expose siblings, friends and other children that cannot otherwise be vaccinated. Vaccines given to children before the age of 2 reduce their risk of infection by working with the body's natural defenses to help develop immunity to diseases in a safe way, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. In the past few years, more and more parents in the U.S. have been choosing not to vaccinate their children due to some reports that say it could cause more harm than good, such as causing autism or other forms of sickness. But the latest record-breaking outbreaks of diseases in unvaccinated children goes against that argument. On January 22, officials in an anti-vaccination spot near Portland, Oregon, declared measles a public emergency when 22 people were infected with the virus, according to NBC News. Another outbreak in Orthodox Jews resulted in 177 measles cases in New York. This made 2018 the second worst year for measles in the U.S. since 2000, with a shocking 349 confirmed cases in 26 states and the District of Columbia. The worst was 2014, with an even more shocking 667 cases. The outbreaks are caused by travelers who bring the virus back to the U.S., and it spreads to unvaccinated people, the CDC says. Although some parents intentionally choose not to vaccinate their children, there are some areas on U.S. soil that don't have the beneficial vaccines available. This sadly leaves many parents without a choice, and their children become susceptible to all kinds of diseases. These unvaccinated children are at risk if they encounter other unvaccinated children who may unknowingly be carrying a disease, even if they aren't showing signs of sickness. Other children at high risk are those with weakened immune systems due to various difficult illnesses such as cancer. There are certain populations that cannot receive immunizations, notably newborns or those children with immunodeficiencies, Dr. Ornstein continued. These unvaccinated children can potentially expose these vulnerable populations. Many of these points and dangers were brought up after Kailyn publicly revealed Lux wasn't vaccinated because